All right, hello everybody, boys, girls, and dweebs of all ages. This is Spank the Monkey once again, coming to you with another unboxing video, and this time it's going to be our second booster box set booster of the new D&D Battle for Baldur's Gate Commander Legends box. But before I begin, I just want to give a special shout out to Chum Q. He was here with me a while ago. We opened three boxes, one from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, another one from New Capenna, and the first of six booster boxes for Baldur's Gate. So thanks to him for helping me open some packs and for the color commentary. Really appreciate it. Please check out his channel because he has a lot more content and better content, if I would say so myself. All right, so let's begin. So this is the second box of set boosters. I bought a case of Baldur's Gate. Basically, I have been a fan of D&D since I was a kid. I had played a little bit, but I actually read a lot of literature around D&D, but specific more to Dragonlance. So I'm hoping that Wizards can also come out with a Dragonlance themed set, and I would eat that up like in a heartbeat, and hopefully we can see that sometime soon. But I do know that I think there is Warcraft coming out, and then after that Lord of the Rings. So I'm sure that maybe 2 years time hopefully we'll see something from D&D, and this time from Dragonlance, and I will be looking forward to that. So again, for this set, Commander Legends, we only have 18 packs of 15 cards each, and hoping we can get some good hits for this box. So let's begin with the first. So we start off with the art card here. It's a signed card. The Bramble Sovereign. Okay, which is a pretty good card, I believe, for the set. Right. We have the uncommon, common. Adventure cards are back. Gate Colossus. Okay, we finally get a gate again. Then the Veteran Soldier background. Look at this. Commander Liara Portier. For our first rare, we get Gale, Waterdeep Prodigy, Candlekeep Sage. For the etched foil, we get Sivris. Put that over here. We get a second rare, Tomb of Horrors Adventurer, which is a 5 colorless and 1 blue to cast. 4/4 Elf Monk. So when this enters the battlefield, you take the initiative, which is a new mechanic for the set. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, copy it. If you've completed a dungeon, copy that spell twice instead. You may choose new targets for those copies. So this is actually a really, really good card for the spell copy type of theme. And for the foil, we have a two-handed axe. Okay, so let's put foil here and the foil etched over here. Okay. So it's been a while, a hot minute since I last cracked some packs. I have been very busy with work and have not had a chance to actually open sets from the last two sets of 2021, which would be Innistrad and Crimson Vow. And it's only today that I opened some packs for some sets for New Capenna and Kamigawa, which I thought were pretty good sets. I'm hoping to maybe open a bit more, and I'm looking to maybe top up on some of the Commander precons. But I'll get to that soon. So just going through this pack. Got some commons over here. We have this Drillworks Mole, Artifact Creature Mole, 1 to cast. Okay, Dungeon Delver. Imuen Mystic Trickster, a legendary creature, as ward. Allows you to go to the dungeon, choose background. So Elin Harbreeze, Guild Artisan, and then we get a rare foil etched 9-finger scheme. So what does this do? So it's a black, green, blue, and 1 color less, 4/4 human rogue with ward, pay 9 life. Whenever 9-finger scheme deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 9 cards of your library. You may put a gate card from among them into the battlefield. Then, if you control 9 or more gates, put the rest into your hand. Otherwise, put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. So this is for a Gate Matters deck. Then we get a second rare, Cultist of the Absolute. Oh, let me put that over there. And then a third rare, which is a foil this time, the Archivist of Ogma. So it's a 1 in white, 2/2 Halfling Cleric. Flash, whenever your opponent searches their library, you may gain 1 life and draw a card. Oh, right, this is very good for Commander. Oh, and we get a fourth rare, which is a list card. So it's Heartless Hidetsugu, which is probably from Kamigawa set, maybe Champions of Kamigawa. So it's 3 and 2 red, and 4/3 Ogre Shaman. You tap it, Heartless Hidetsugu deals damage to each player equal to half that player's life total, rounded down. Wow, okay. So, list card over here. So far, for the first 2 packs, we've had some pretty interesting hits. Hopefully, the momentum keeps going. Alright, so for the art card, we have Tasha. And then a foil mountain. We have a showcase art legendary human knight, Saravok, Deathbringer. Okay, we have another gate, Sword Coast Serpent, Dread Linorm, Owlbear Shepherd, Ghost Lantern, Skullwinder. So it's 2 in green, 1/3 Death Touch. When it enters the battlefield, return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Then choose an opponent. That player returns a card from the graveyard to your hand. So recursion with some penalty. Then we have Kaga Shadow Archdruid. Okay, for milling. John Irenicus Shattered One for the rare. Let me put this rare here because it's foil. Sign of Halaster for a legendary background. Tavern Brawler in the foil etched treatment. Okay. And then we have a rare adventure. So it's Horn of Valhalla, which is Isgard's Call. As a sorcery, you create X 1/1 white soldier creature tokens, and then after you can then cast it for 1 and white. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each creature you control. Equip 3. Okay, equipment. Put that over here. Okay, then we have a foil forest and a token. Right. So far, nothing too spicy yet, but we still have about 15 packs to go. Okay, so we get this art card, Island, Mahadi, Emporium Master, Scaled Nurturer, Local Adept, Embers Dragonborn, Dragonborn Looter. Okay, for the commons, oops, yeah. Oh, hold on for a second, let me just rearrange this. Put the commons over here and the land there. And lightning bolt. Okay. So Nemesis Phoenix, Null War Band, Geode Golem, Nira Wild Mage for the rare. We have a Veteran Soldier background. Okay, we have a rare foil etched Diana Air Invoker Adept. Alright, so it's a 1 blue, red, white 4/4 human wizard with haste. It says you may activate abilities of other creatures you control as though those creatures had haste. Then if you tap it, when you next activate an ability this turn by spending 4 or more mana to activate it, copy that ability. You may choose new targets for that copy. Wow, so this is a pretty interesting commander that you can set up with the ability to copy abilities. So yeah, and it's in foil etched, so pretty good pickup. I think this is quite nice. Okay, and then we have another rare, Nira, second for this pack, I suppose. And then a foil Thunder Wave and the initiative. Okay. So far we have 2 rare foil etched cards. So I think that might be it for this particular box. Hopefully we get more. Okay, so for the art card, we get this Ancient Copper Dragon, Swamp, Renari, Merchant Marvels, okay. Goggles of Night, Basilisk Gate, Great Sword of Tear, Blur, Rilsa, Irenicus Vile Duplication. So 4 in blue, create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, except that token is flying and is legendary if that creature is legendary. So great to use to copy your commander or any other creature's value, but this time it gives it flying, so which is pretty cool. Alora, the Merry Thief, Mystery Key, allows you to draw cards if you sacrifice it. Okay, and then another Alora, Merry Thief. And for the rare, we have Cultist of the Absolute. And then uncommon for the foil etched Hardy Outlander. Okay, and we have a rare coming up, which is Sculpted Sunburst. So this is a sorcery, 3 colorless and 2 white. Choose a creature you control, then each opponent chooses a creature they control with equal or lesser power. If you choose a creature this way, exile each creature not chosen by any player this way. So nice targeted board wipe. Could even be a one-sided board wipe, play it properly. So that's pretty good. And then for the foil, Mold Folk and a dragon token. Alright, so we're coming up to the first third of this pack. So far, nothing insane yet. And hopefully you can get something here. Right, for the art card, what is this? This is, oops, a Tri-Drone. Interesting, okay. So mountain, sky diamond. Okay. We have a stone speaker crystal. Unicorn. Okay, we have a Nothic, a horror, 4/3 horror. Erenis, sharpshooter elf. Jansen, chaos crafter for a rare. Okay, we have the Candlekeep Sage. We have an uncommon foil etched, which is Gut, True Soul, Zealot. Oh, and we have our first mythic, which is Volo, Itinerant Scholar. Pretty good. And it's 2 and a blue. So Volo, Human Wizard, which we also saw in the AFR deck. So it's a legendary Human Wizard. When Volo enters the battlefield, create Volo's Journal, a legendary colorless artifact token with hexproof. And whenever you cast a creature spell, note one of its creature types that hasn't been noted for this artifact. So if you pay 2 and tap it, draw a card for each creature type noted for target permanent you control named Volo's Journal. and you can use it to choose a background. Okay, so we'll put it in the mythic pile here. We have for the foil, Cloud Kill. All creatures get -X until end of turn, where X is the greatest mana value of a commander you own on the battlefield or in the command zone. So, board wipe for the foil, then the initiative there. Okay, so far, I think we have, well, we just have one mythic, one list card, just a few, I would say, good rare pickups, 2 rare etched foils. Hopefully you can still get some more. So now we're going into the meat of this particular box, into the second third. Alright, so it's that guy with a weird name, Alaundo the Seer, for the art card. So forest there, gut in the showcase art, diamond, impetus. So I think that's the theme for this one. A prophetic prism, Kadira color, overwhelming encounter. What is this? So it's 3 green. Creatures you control gain vigilance and trample until end of turn. Roll a d20. If you get 1 and 9, creatures you control get +2/+2 until end of turn. If you roll a 10 to 19, you put 2 1/1 counters in each. Then if you roll 20, you put 4 1/1 counters. Okay. You look upon the Tarrasque. Okay. Explore the Underdark. Okay. And then we get Abdel Adrian, Gordon's Ward for the uncommon. Criminal Past for a background. Then we get Baba Lysaga, Night Witch, in the foil etched treatment. So for 1 black and green, which in Strixhaven is Wither Bloom, you can tap, sacrifice up to 3 permanents. If there were 3 or more card types among the sacrificed permanents, each opponent loses 3 life, you gain 3 life, and you draw 3 cards. So it's a 3/3. It's the magic number. Alright, and then we have another rare for this pack, Kindred Discovery. 3 and blue. Enchantment. As Kindred Discovery enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Whenever a creature you control the chosen type enters the battlefield or attacks, draw a card. Right, so a nice, strong card draw. And then we have a Psychic Impetus for the foil, and then token. So nice Kindred Discovery for those tribal decks to enhance your card draw. But I like the fact that you can get it even just by attacking, so that's pretty good. Okay, so we go to the next pack. A nice bolt there. Okay, Sigil of Mirkul. Okay. Modify Memory. Iron Mastiff. Then we have a rare Ragadraga Goreguts Boss. Legendary Human Boar. Okay. And then we have a common over here. And then for the etched foil, Halcyon. And then we get a mythic. Wow, I think this is a good hit. It's a mythic borderless Battle Angels of Tyr, which I think is a good pickup. And what does it do? So for 2 double white, Angel Knight 4/4, flying in Myriad. Whenever Battle Angels of Tyr deals combat damage to a player, draw a card if that player has more cards in hand than each other player. When you then you create a treasure token if that player controls more lands than each other player. Then you gain 3 life if that player has more life than each other player. So it really rewards you for taking down the the best and brightest, right? Among your opponents. So this is really good, and it's in the borderless treatment as well. So that's pretty good. So good pickup. Second mythic for the box, and then we get what's his name? Thrakus, the Butcher. In the what do you call this? In the showcase foil treatment. So put that over there, and then get the initiative. So nice pickup over here with Battle Angels here. Right, so we are now in the middle of this set. We've gained some momentum in the last maybe 5-6 packs, and hopefully we can continue. Now, hopefully this bodes well. We have Elminster for the art. Okay, Erinis here. Okay, go through the commons. Uncommon. Okay, and then we have Master Chef for the background. Let me just check real quick what's the highest value common card here. Mirror of Life Trapping. It's an artifact for around $2.66, and your temple's under attack. So there, I think there is at least a common here above $2, so we should keep our eyes out for that. Nature's Lore also. Yeah. Sorry, that was Nature's Lore, so I think that's a reprint. Okay, we have uncommon for the foil etched, which is the Far Traveler background. Rare is the Glunch. Okay, and then Nefarious Imp for the foil, and we have a list card, Perpetual Timepiece. I think this is from the... I forget now which one. So it's 2 to cast, tap it, put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard, and then you pay to exile, shuffle any number of target cards from your graveyard into your library. So we have a second list card. Actually, no, it's our first list card. Okay. Going on to the next pack. Right, we have a Nira for the art card. We have a foil Forest. Okay, Rasad in Bashir. Imuen, the Warehouse Thief. Okay, we have Wilson, so the third legendary creature of this pack. We have a background, Hardy Outlander, Banishment, so Enchanted Flash, yeah, so you can exile something and enchant that. Okay, and then Rasad in the normal treatment. Then we have Noble Heritage for the rare. So what does it do? When this creature, so commander creatures you own have, when this creature enters the battlefield at the beginning of your upkeep, each player may put 2/1/1 counters on a creature they control. For each one who does, you gain protection from that player until your next turn. Okay, we have another rare for the foil etched, which is Glunch. Okay, so I think we now have four rares in the mythic, in the rare. What do you call it? 4 foil etched rares, and we have Blood Money, which is a mythic. So for 5 and double black, it's a sorcery. Destroy all creatures. For each non-token creature destroyed this way, you create a tapped treasure token. So this is really Wizards loading up on the treasure mechanic, and this is pretty good. Treasure is always good. So this is a pretty nice card to have. A little bit expensive to cast, but if you do use it, it's actually pretty good. So mythic over here. Oh, list card over there. Okay. Then we have the Reckless Barbarian. Foil. Okay, so nothing too spicy yet. None of the dragons and none of the lands that we're looking for. Hopefully we do get something soon. Okay, we get a dragon for the Ancient Gold Dragon for the art card. Right. Okay, Ganax. Livin. Okay, Sturge. Sturge is actually pretty good. So it's 1/1 flying for 1 black. Blood Drain. You pay 1 and black, pay 1 life, sacrifice Sturge, draw a card. So if you can recur it, pay some mana, you can draw some cards. And it's flying, so it's good to chump block. Cloak of the Bat. Pseudo Dragon Familiar, Nefarious Imp, Patriarch's Seal, Burnished Heart reprint, Cast Down, which I think is another reprint. I think I had another pack in the other box, which is also had the same Burnished Heart and Cast Down behind it. And we have a rare 6/6, another Miriam. Okay, I've gotten like 4 of these already in the previous box for the rare slot. Then we have Acolyte of Bahamut. Okay. Then we have an uncommon foil etched Agent of the Iron Throne. And we have a rare Jan Jansen Chaos Crafter. And an uncommon foil. And the Initiative. So we're down to the last pack of the second third for this particular box. So far, our hits really are Blood Money and Battle Angels of Tyr. So hopefully we can do better. So we have, what's his name? Glunch for the art card. Okay, go through the commons. Okay, for the uncommons. Okay, for the foil etched Master Chef. And for the rare, we have the Elder Brain, which is the Bio Box promo. For the foil, we have a Gate. Okay, a foil Gate. And then a token sapling. So we're down to the last third of this set. So may the gods be with us and pick up something spicy. Alright, so art card, foil, plain, Dragon Bard, Corlessa. Draconic Lore, going to the commons, Underserved Sweep, Shade Pixie, Feywild Visitor, Entire Merciless Soul, okay, Hardy Outlander. For the foil etched, we have the Dungeon Delver. Okay, we have a double rare pack here. So the first rare is Will, Blade of Frontiers. I think this is the first time I picked him up. If you roll 1 or more dice, instead roll that many dice plus 1 and ignore the lowest roll. Okay, so it helps you filter for the better result. Whenever you roll 1 or more dice, put a 1/1 counter on Will, Blade of Frontiers. So it's a legendary creature, 1/1, 1 in red to cast, allows you to choose a background. Okay, and then for the foil, we have a rare adventure card, which is Altar of Baal. So for 2 and a black, Bone Offering, create a tapped 4/1 black skeleton creature token with Menace, or Menace as they say in these parts. Then you pay 1 in black to cast the artifact Altar of Baal, and you can pay 2 in black and tap it, exile creature control, and then basically blink it. And oh, we have another rare. Oh my goodness, what luck! For the list card from Eternal Masters, we get Sensei's Divining Top. Bingo! I wasn't expecting it, but wow, this is a really good pickup. Really good pickup. So that's 3 list cards. Alright, so finally we're getting some spice in this set. Okay, now we're down to our last 5 packs. And hopefully everything else we're looking for is down in these last 5. Okay, it's a pretty good art card. Karlach, Fury of Aventus. Okay. Okay, then we got a Bag of Holding, Stone Speaker Crystal. So I think it's an artifact themed pack. Okay. Treasure Keeper. Then we have Kaga Shadow Archdruid. Common Legendary Enchantment. So this is for the guaranteed enchantment. We have a rare foil etched, another one, which is always a good sign. And it's Zevlor Ultrawell Exile. Now, what does this guy do? So it's 1 blue, black, red, a Tiefling Warrior for 2 with haste. So you pay 2 and tap it. When you cast your next instant, when you next cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a single opponent or a single permanent an opponent controls this turn, for each other opponent, choose that player or permanent they control, copy that spell, and copy the targets the chosen player, and the copy targets the chosen player or permanent. So pretty nice. You're able to sort of copy and copy the same effect for all other players. So really a commander specific commander, and it's in the foil etch treatment. Now for the next card, it's another rare. So it's a 3rd rare, I think, of this particular pack. Eldritch Pact. So this is pretty cool. 6 and a black. Target player draws X cards, loses X life for X's number of cards in their graveyard. Okay, and then for the foil, an Impetus, and we have a Skeleton token. Okay. So down to the last 4 packs. Let's see what we get. Another Tasha art card. Did we get her already? Oh, is it Tasha or someone else? Oh, it is Tasha. Tasha the Witch Queen. And this one is Tasha the Witch Queen. So there are 2 types of art for Tasha. Check that out. Interesting though is that over here she has brown hair. Over there she has black hair, but the trim on her dress and her cape is brown. And they both have books. Kind of reminds you of Scarlet Witch from the Marvel movies, yeah? And if you've watched Doctor Strange recently, the second one, you have these little shadow, creatures there milling about. So might have been inspired by that, maybe. Okay, so planes. Oh, you got Wilson. He's turning out to be my favorite creature in this set. Okay, so we get an Amethyst Dragon adventure card. Topaz. So dragon. This is going to be a dragon adventure theme. Okay, crystal. So we get 4 dragons there, and we get a rare Dynahair Invoker Adept, an uncommon background. Okay, uncommon foil etched Minthara, and a rare Intellect Devourer, which is a horror 2/4 3 and black. So you have 2 modes here. Devour Intellect. When Intellect Devourer enters the battlefield, each opponent exiles a card from their hand until Intellect Devourer leaves the battlefield. So when Intellect Devourer enters the battlefield, each opponent exiles a card from their hand until Intellect Devourer leaves the battlefield. Does that mean that if you're unable to kill it, you basically exile everything from your hand. Okay. And then we have Body Thief. You may play land cards and cast spells from among cards exiled with Intellect Devourer. If you cast a spell this way, you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast it. Wow, that's a very interesting card. Okay. Then we have an uncommon, foil, and a token. So down to the last 3 packs. What do we get here? Okay, we have a art card with the Wizards logo. Okay, well, there's a little bit of I thought it was, you know, my saliva, but apparently it's something with a card. Okay. Okay, so let's go on. Pilgrim's Eye, putting the commons out. No more uncommon here. Oh, and we get a 4th mythic, which is Karlach, Fury of Avernus. So it's a Tiefling Barbarian. It's the one that gives you another attack phase. So 4th mythic. Then the background common. We have a rare foil etched card, Raised by Giants. It's a background which says that commander creatures you own have base and power toughness of 10/10 and are giants in addition to their other types. Wow, okay. Foil etched. And we have another rare where it's 10/10. We have an Earthquake Dragon. So it's 14 and 1 green, 10/10 flying trample. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the total mana value of dragons you control. And if you pay 2 and 1 green, sacrifice land, return Earthquake Dragon from your graveyard to your hand. But I guess this is a dragon themed pack. Yeah, so even here you have dragons there in the background. Okay, so the rare goes there. Oh, and we have a 3rd rare coming up. And that would be Lae'zel's Acrobatics. So the first time I'm seeing this, it's 3 and white, instant. Exile all non-token creatures you control, then roll a d20. If you get 1 to 9, return those cards to the battlefield under their owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. If you get 10 to 20, return those cards to the battlefield under their owner's control, then exile them again. So you blink them twice, which is pretty good for those ETB effects. Okay, and then we get a foil Evolving Wilds, and we get a list card. I was not expecting that. It's Shivan Gorge from, I think, Urza's Saga, maybe? Legendary land. You tap it, add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool. Then you can pay 2 and red, tap it, Shivan Gorge deals 1 damage to each of your opponents. Pretty interesting. Shivan Gorge. Okay, last 2. So we have 4 cards from the list, 4 mythics, a bunch of rares. Okay, let the good times roll. Okay, we get this Mold Folk, Fire Diamond. Okay, Arcane Encyclopedia, Drug of Smothering, Campfires, maybe an artifact theme, Renari, Merchant of Marvels. Okay, Street Urchin, Foil Etched Agent Shadow Thieves, and our rare is Astarion's Thirst. So it's a 3 and black instant where you exile target creature, put X 1/1 counters on a commander creature you control, where X is the power of the creature. Exile this way. Interesting. Okay, we get a 2nd rare, which is Robe of the Arch Magi. So what does this do? It's 2 and blue. It's an equipment. Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to player, you may draw that many cards. So you equip for 4, but if it's Shaman, Warlock, or Wizard, you just equip for 1. Okay, and then for the foil, we get a band together. And that's it. So down to the last pack. So we're very lucky. We got Sensei's Divining Top. And don't know what the value is of this Shivan Gorge, but we'll have to check that out. Ooh, look at this art card. That's looking pretty beautiful. It's a Ancient Brass Dragon. Okay. Foiled Swamp. Decanter. Okay. Thrakus. Hosanna. Okay, and then we have a rare Bane, Lord of Darkness. Okay, then we have a common background. Common foil etched. Flaming Fist. So look at that. A rare Call to the Void. And then another rare Raphael, Fiendish Savior. And then an uncommon foil card, Wild Magic Surge. And that's it. So I think this might be an interesting deck. We got 4 mythics, of which we got this nice borderless Battle Angels of Tyr. And over here we have the Sensei's Divining Top, which is always a good pickup, coming from Eternal Masters. So I think this is a pretty good box, better than the last one, I think. And hopefully we get better hits on the succeeding boxes. So thanks for joining, and I'll be seeing you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.